We have a special video today. From the title, yeah, we're going to talk about how you sell a stock. But we have a guest here, Sam. Sam from Illinois. Sam used to live in South Korea, but now he's here and he's hanging out, part of Make-A-Wish Foundation. And really bright guy. He's been through a lot, but he's somebody that excuse is not as in his dictionary. And yeah, it's been great getting to know him. But he's watched several of my videos, and I thought let's get him a part of one. So Sam's gonna help me, and we're gonna teach people how to sell a stock. You ready, Sam?
Yeah, I'm totally ready.
He doesn't really know. I really haven't. A lot of this is unscripted, so he's gonna have to think on his feet. But we've discovered that he's pretty quick on his feet, so I'm pretty confident for it. So Sam, let's just set up the equation here. Write down. Let's just think of a company that you would want to own some stock in or whatever.
Let's go with Tesla first.
Okay, Tesla.
Yeah.
And what's the price of Tesla right now?
It's right around 330-ish at
All
this
right.
point, yeah.
330. And hypothetically, how many shares do you own of Tesla?
I don't know anything.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically, if I have a lot of money, I'll own
100 shares. Okay. So this is what we're going to go by. We're going to look at somebody, Sam, who owns Tesla. The current price of Tesla is 330, and he owns 100 shares of it. So now let's say that, okay, he's bought, and I should note that if you don't know how to buy a stock, we'll put a link down below that will link to the how to buy a stock video, because that would be the first place you want to start, right? Before you can sell something, you have to own it and buy it. So I have done a video on that, but now let's focus on selling. So here's the premise. I'll add this up here for you. So this is Sam's situation right here. Again, he has Tesla. The current price of Tesla is 330, and he owns 100 shares. Now, we also have to figure out here, Sam, part of what price would you want to sell Tesla for? If you saw it go up to a certain price, what would be ideal for you? Why don't you write it over here?
Well, let's go with 370 since that's the resistance level.
Okay. Natural. And I'm a little mad because earlier he was like, I don't know, I'm kind of nervous in front of the camera. Look at that. Now he's throwing it. He's a natural. All right. So that's where you want to sell it. Now, the other thing we have to factor in, and we won't go too far into this, but remember, from a risk management perspective, you also need to factor in where you would want to sell at if maybe you're wrong and the price goes down. So let's say, Sam, that you're wrong. You shouldn't have bought Tesla at 330. What level would you want to sell at from a stop loss perspective, from a risk management perspective? It goes down to what level? Why don't you write it right over here
let's
too?
go. If it goes down anything below 300, I'll just
okay. So we're gonna put sell here, but this will be more so in the risk perspective, and we'll get to that in a little bit. So that is the criteria here. Sam's put together a broad trade plan. He wants to sell at 300, or 370, excuse me, or he wants to sell at 300 if it goes down against you. So let's say that the first thing that occurs, is it okay if I switch up the markers here? All right. Is it actually goes up, and Sam was right. Awesome. It goes up and hits 370. Now, what Sam's going to want to do is first, he's got to ask himself how many. A lot of people think that sell means, well, you sell all 100 shares. No, you can do a partial sell. You can do a portion. So, Sam, how many of the 100 shares do you want to sell at 370?
Let's go with 50.
50. Yeah. All right, you can write that right there. 50.
All right, 50 shares?
50 shares. Now, within your broker, everybody's a little different as far as how it works, but the terminology is going to basically be the same. But he is now going to do a partial sell. So within his broker, he is going to need to enter in to, like I said, what they call it, I don't know, but there's going to be some sort of quantity. So he's going to tell his broker and enter then, on it. He's not calling up his broker. This is all online. But write in 50 right there, Sam, because that's how many you're going to tell your broker to sell.
Yeah.
So that is the very first step in how to sell a stock is, well, you have to determine how many of those shares you actually want to sell. Again, you don't have to sell all 100. You can sell, Sam could have said 1. Sam could have said 99. But that's what you have to do. So now he's got to figure out what we're going to call the now or but. Now, I got a little ahead of myself. What do I mean by now or but? Well, there's two types of orders out there. There is, let's go back to blue. Now would be what is called Do you know what that's called?
The market order?
Oh!
Yeah.
Look at this kid. The market order. Absolutely. The market order means I want to sell now and I don't care about the price. I just want to sell right now. That's what a market order is. Now, a but order, so what would a but order be?
It will be like, oh, I want to sell it at this exact point. So that will be a limit order?
Limit order.
Yeah.
There we go. So the but would be what your broker is probably going to call a limit order. Sam, people are going to think we had all this staged.
I did not know that at all.
Yeah, I did not know you knew these terms. So again, a but means, yes, I want to sell, but I'm only willing to sell for a certain limit. So in this case, what kind of order you wanted to do? I'm guessing a limit, right? Because you want to sell.
Of course.
You want to sell, but you only want to sell for 370. Is that accurate?
Yep.
Okay. So that's what he would enter into his broker. He would own the 100 shares. He only wants to sell 50 of them, but he's only willing to sell those for 370. So he would enter in for you, if you want some lingo out there, he'd order in a sell limit order for 50 shares at 370. Again, I'll say that again. A sell limit order for 50 shares at 370. Now, if Sam was just like, you know what? I want out, I just want out. What order would you pick in that situation?
I'll, of course, choose the market.
The market order. There we go. Because he just wants out at any point in time. He wants out now. So that's how, if things are going in his favor, it's going up, he would want a limit order at 370. Now, we're all human. We all make mistakes. If you think you're going to win every single trade, then I have some oceanfront property in Utah I will sell you. Would you buy some oceanfront property?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, there we go. All right.
I'd love to.
Yeah. So let's say that Sam's actually wrong. And in this situation, the current price, as we've established, is $330, but it starts to go down. It being the price goes down and down and down. And now he needs to enter in what we would call a stop loss order. What is a stop loss order? Well, it's exactly what it sounds like. As I've dictated here, 330 and the price is going down, down, down. What do you think a stop loss order is going to do?
It's going to automatically sell at $300, which I set it at for the limit order.
Okay, he's way too far. It's going to stop the loss. Yep. But yes, you're absolutely correct. What Sam said, he's stealing all my thunder here. All right. Yeah, it's going to stop the loss. Because obviously you get risk management. That's part of trading. So there's two types of stop loss orders though. Let me just think. Yeah, we're going to stop the loss. But once again, it goes back to what we've already talked about. There is a market stop loss. There is a limit stop loss. Now, do you know which one of those would be more risky?
Actually, the market, depending on the situation, I think market will be more risky.
All right, finally got him. No, the limit is going to be much riskier. So good. This will be a good loop. So let's say that Sam wants to sell at 300, as he said out here, right? If it goes against him and he wants to get out 300, but he says, you know what? I want to sell at 300, but I'm only willing to sell for 300. With the way the market operates, from a liquidity, from a computer algorithm perspective, there is a chance that the price could drop below 300 and not get us 50 shares because the market moves so fast. But because he chose the limit, his broker's not going to sell. So it could go down to 290. He's not going to sell because Sam said he wants a limit order at 300. It could go down to 250. His broker is not going to sell because, well, Sam said, no, limit order, 300. So from a risk perspective, I'm not going to say in all cases, but in many cases, the way you want to approach it is a market order, because if you just want out, then get out. So sure, maybe that means Sam sells at 299 instead of 300, but would you rather have that than get stuck in the trade?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be much better to just get out for. So that's why, again, I'm not going to say that you use a stop loss limit order, never, but I'm struggling right now to think of a situation where you would want to use a limit for a stop loss. And I think the default setting in most brokers, but certainly check, is going to be a market stop loss, meaning if it hits 300, you want out now. And if that means you don't get out till 299, then so be it. At least you got out. And that's how you go about selling a stock. You got to just figure out the situation. And once you get in, how many do you want to sell? If you want to sell right now, that is, again, the market order. If you want to sell, but you only want to sell for a certain price, a limited price, then that's where a limit order would come into play, and that's how you would enter in everything here. I think we covered it, Sam. Did we get everything? Do you want to? Do you need to add anything?
Actually, I think I have to add something. What if in case there's a pattern day trade rule that plays in place where if you have a capital less than 25K,
Yep.
wouldn't it be better to do a limit in that case if there's a pattern day trade rule?
You mean in the sense if you don't have any more day trades left?
Yeah, that's
Well,
right.
okay, that's a good question. And that's a whole nother video, but that's a good question. We're going to answer it. If you have used up, so you're saying you've used up all your day trades?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
right.
so if you've used up all your day trades and then you enter into another trade, don't do that, because for what Sam just brought about, you can't get out. If you do get out, you violate the pattern day trading rule, which is not good. So don't play the game of, okay, I've done my 3 day trades, now I'm going to hop in once more, because if you literally can't get out without violating the pattern day trading rule, that's a very risky situation. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So like we talked about earlier, it's one of those, no trade is the best trade in that situation.
Yep.
So good question, but yeah, you would not want to get out, or you would not want to get into a trade if you literally have no way to sell other than violating the pattern day trading rule, and then your account gets frozen, and it's thanks government, thanks for the pattern day trading rule. But Sam, thanks for helping me out.
No problem.
I think this is gonna help out a lot of people. I think making sure we didn't skip out on anything, but yeah, you got to first dictate how many shares you want to sell. Then you got to dictate, do you want to sell them right now for a market, or I want to sell but for a limit? And then if it does go down, you want to make sure that you're using a stop loss of the market sense, or else you risk getting stuck in the trade, because if the price flushes down through your price, well, you told your broker you only would want to sell for 300, but if it goes through 300 and you're not able to get out with the way the market works, then you are at risk of getting out a whole lot lower than what, the 300, or in our situation 299. So Sam, thanks.
Yep.
If you have any questions, leave them down below. And do you have your YouTube channel out yet?
Oh, no, not yet. Just not yet.
All right. Well,
But
if
it's
you get it
gonna be
out
in the
soon,
description,
yes, we'll put it will be in the description. See, he's very assertive. I like that. We'll put Sam's YouTube link down in the chat. It's going to be about
It's got to be about engineering, or it's got to be about personal finance in general. That's what I'm planning to do for my YouTube channel.
There we go. And also, if you want to see the vlog of more of the just Make-A-Wish thing in general, we'll put that link down below so you can get to know Sam better. And yeah, check that stuff out. But Sam, thanks again. And well, that's how you sell a stock. If you are out there trading alone currently and maybe are in the market looking for a community to join to assist you in your trading, or to just help you, give you another set of eyeballs, then I do have a private trading community where you can trade alongside me and other experienced traders. So what you see popping up on the screen right now is both an information link. So if you click on the inner circle one, that is going to take you to the page where I explain all the details of what exactly come with the community, both the chat room and the newsletter. And then the other image that has popped up is a behind the scenes tour where you can see exactly what is going to be contained within the community. I take you through, like I said, a behind the scenes tour of everything, and that way you'll know precisely what you are getting when you join. So definitely check that stuff out if you are interested and thinking about wanting to join a community, and let me know if you have any questions.